only weighed like 2 pounds when I was a baby. I was a preemie. Look at me now.
Some people embrace the fat and others fight against it with prescription drugs.
Weight loss.
Weight loss.
Easy weight loss.
Miracle diet drug.
Miracle weight loss drug.
Hello and welcome back to the drama. And if you're new, hello, my name's Michelle, but you can call me Daddy. So today we're gonna talk about Ozempic. A weight loss drug that is supposedly just taking over Hollywood, or at least a lot of the people outside of Hollywood thinks that that's what every single Hollywood person takes whenever they see them drop weight.
What housewife isn't on Ozempic?
Not
You're
one.
Yet another Ozempic accusation has been put on another celebrity.
Ozempic got another one. Someone you thought was so body positive.
We all know Ozempic is everywhere. Everyone on Hollywood is on it.
Now, do I think this is happening? I don't know, but is it a possibility? Of course, it's Hollywood. But what I do know is whenever a celebrity posts a picture of them and they look like the forbidden body type, skinny, people will scream in the comment section and say they cheated the system, they took a pill, and that's why they dropped weight so fast like magic. I posted the first episode of my reaction to my big fat fabulous life, and we came to find out that it had nothing to do with her fabulous fat life
I'm Baywatch.
and everything to do with death. Excuse me, TLC, I want to see how fabulous it is to be obese. I know it's such a great time.
It's really, really hard to move 380 pounds around.
So anyway, while I was watching it, I mentioned that I noticed Whitney Waythor looked trimmer. She looked great. She looked like it showed in everything, her body, her face. And so I looked it up. She lost 40 pounds, but many are saying she cheated. And somehow my internet overlords were listening to me because the algorithm was algorithming and this article came up and I had to do a cold read with you guys. My big fat fabulous life's Whitney Waythor lost 70 pounds. The Ozempic rumors explained. So I thought it was 40 pounds. This chick is almost at 100-pound loss. That's big. And also I guess fat isn't that fabulous if she's losing it.
Then I could be passed out on the floor, walrusing.
Also, have you guys noticed that so many body positivity type women are either dropping dead, dropping out by not really posting that type of content, or dropping some LBs? I'm making a video on it. I've been watching because you know I'm nosy. So I've been racking up the names that are leaving, racking up the names that are dying, and racking up the names that are saying, why even post about this anymore? Nobody believes that obesity is healthy. You know, who would have thought? Whitney Waythor from My Big Fat Fabulous Life has dropped a considerable amount of weight, which has made fans wonder if she used Ozempic. The Greensboro resident is most known for her journey on the hit reality TV show that centers around her life. The series began in 2015 and initially focused on Whitney's weight struggles after being diagnosed with PCOS. Over the years, it showed the young woman dealing with various size-related issues. Some of these problems impacted her passion for dancing, while others altered her romantic life. So I completely forgot that she was discovered because of that YouTube video of her just dancing.
A silly video I made, a fat girl dancing on YouTube, went completely viral.
Whitney was nearly 380 pounds. I never knew a weight, or maybe I did and I just forgot. I forgot that she was that, like she was a big girl. Like My Big Fat Fabulous Life really fit her, unfortunately. She was very unhealthy and is crazy. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised because we're in 2023 now, but it's still crazy to me that people are saying, and like will look at her and think just because she can dance, she's perfectly fine the way she is. That's just bonkers to me because a lot of people that I see as a trainer, you'll just see certain people in the gym. I have most of my family is obese and they struggle. So I know if you're about 400 pounds and people out here saying that's fine, I'm side-eyeing you. However, things have changed significantly since she first appeared. The 39-year-old has cut down an impressive amount of weight over the last 4 years. According to the latest details, she has shed more than 70 pounds and did it by focusing on health and fitness. Whitney also owns her fitness brand No BS Active, which helps people lose weight. Another indicator that obesity is not that fabulous.
I'm being suffocated by my fat roll.
Despite that, some have been skeptical about her journey and wonder if she used a shortcut like surgery or Ozempic. I see what this is. Before we go on, I'm making a very deep dive video on Ozempic, but they take me a lot of time, my deep dives. But Can I tell you my pet peeve, just between you and me, my closest friends, okay? The people who see weight loss and automatically scream, she definitely had surgery. She took some type of miracle pill, clearly. Because there's no way someone can stick to a diet and work out. That's impossible. It really grinds my gears, probably as much as it's grinding your gears whenever I fidget with my hat. But too bad, it's bothering me as well. But I got that when I really started to lose weight, because when I actually started being consistent and sticking to it, I dropped weight. It didn't seem fast at the time, but it went pretty quickly for someone who has PCOS and for someone who probably is on the outside looking in. Because people knew that I had PCOS, so they just instantly thought that I couldn't lose weight. And a lot of people in my family, like most of us are just kind of thick, bigger. Most people are not thin, minus my mom, my uncle, and my grandma, but they watch what they eat and they work out, but you know, genetics. But everyone else is quite hefty and husky. So when I started losing weight and like you could actually visibly see my muscle, it was like a big thing. They were like, wait, how are you doing this? What are you doing? You know, what pill are you taking? What surgery did you get? And every time I said I just lowered my calories and I lifted weights and I stuck to it, all those people would not want to accept it at all. It's like they just don't want to diet and they don't want to believe that other people diet and exercise and lower their calories for a consistent amount of time, so they don't think it's possible or a thing. And in today's day and age, it's either they're taking Ozempic or they got some type of surgery or they're suffering from an ED. The biggest reason why viewers continually ask Whitney about her weight loss is because she hasn't revealed her secrets yet. People are very cute because whenever someone loses weight, and this is what I discovered was when I was losing weight, and I was just so happy to actually being consistent with something. Like it was so hard to be consistent with food because I love food. I love to overeat. Like overeating for me is so much fun. I love it. It brings me so much comfort to eat a whole cheesecake. I know it's sick, but for me, sounds like the best time ever. But when I started losing weight, I was very proud of myself for actually sticking to something, counting calories, being consistent, really working hard, going to the gym with a structured program. And people just wanted to know my secret. And it kind of was like, I don't know if it's offensive, if is the right word. It was just kind of like people didn't believe that I was doing all of that. They really were like, you're not doing that. You're definitely not, you know, eating less. Like you can't possibly, like you can't stick to a diet, like discrediting, like, dude, I worked hard for this. In a recent post, one fan disappointingly stated, looks like she's not gonna share what she's doing for weight loss. You know, sometimes I really love people, sometimes I really don't like people. We're gonna get back to this comment because I didn't dig into Whitney Waythor's Instagram. I just looked at it for about 30 seconds and she is sharing, but whatever. So then the fan starts to speculate that the reality star was using Ozempic just because she hasn't said her secret weight loss technique that's gonna break barriers or just shock people with what they're doing. Whitney's posts show her consuming pizzas, gummies, and other unhealthy food items. Oh, I see where this is going. People see her eating these high calorie foods, maybe on the show, maybe on her Instagram, and then they think, oh, she eats like this all the time. It's very similar to, I see a lot of the people from the body positive movement, they will compare like a skinny mukbanger to a really obese mukbanger, and then they'll be like, see, this is genetics, they eat completely the same. And then one of the mukbangers that I saw came out with why he can eat this way, and it turns out that he actually does a crap ton of cardio. He's always on the move. He's actually a long distance runner, and he doesn't eat like that every single day. It's like once in a while and then he uploads it. But you know, genetic. Therefore, some have wondered if she takes Ozempic to mitigate the impact and lose weight. According to Ozempic.com, the anti-diabetic medication doesn't just help people become lean, but also lowers the risk of cardiovascular problems and blood sugar. It's widely known and available in pill and injectable form. Injectable form. For the new people, I have a very big hate, distaste, fear of needles. Ozempic can result in kidney failure, gallbladder issues, impaired vision, and more. Oh God. Could Whitney be losing weight naturally? Probably not. I mean, it's 2023. No one does it naturally anymore. So anyway, they just kind of end with she could be losing weight naturally and she could be losing Ozempic. Like, we don't know what she does outside of Instagram, but I wanted to see her Instagram. So I traveled on down to her Instagram while I sat on my couch, expecting to see her shoving this pizza in her face, eating the gummies, doing mukbangs. Am I saying it right? Is it mukbang? You guys always make fun of me in the comment section. But most of her posts are of her showing off clothes. And oh my God, she looks like, I know a lot of people don't like her, but love her or hate her, you gotta say she looks great. And there's a significant difference in what she looks like. She seems, honestly to me, more confident. She looks like she walks better, can function better, just from the short little clips that I've seen. And then I scrolled upon Whitney, a fat woman, eating food. And dude, she's eating food, but the meals look absolutely great. They look very portioned portioned out from what I've seen, but you know, on the internet,
Everybody's a critic.
all you do is eat, shove it in your mouth, and wonder why you're obese. Yeah, but a random commenter, she is losing weight. Like I said, I think people just really don't like her, and I don't watch the show enough to be like, man, I really hate this woman on reality television that I watch occasionally. Like, no one has trumped over Big Ed yet. Like, Big Ed is at the top tier of my list of person that actually triggers me, and I think Ozuelo is getting there too, because he's a full-on idiot. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. We just had a breakthrough a few weeks ago. Angela is at the top with Big Ed. I forgot about that. Anyway, this is not a 90-day crossover. I wanted to talk about the little plate thing that she's using, because as a binger or someone that maybe some people that don't know portion control, this might be really great for you. You can probably find it on Amazon, and it can probably help you portion out all your food. My favorite thing is when a fat person is losing weight and then people just give her tips on what to do. Food looks good, but you shouldn't eat after 6 p.m. I personally wish she didn't blur the name out, because I have so many questions. One being, what the fuck happens after 6 p.m.? What happens? Do we morph into a gremlin after 6? Okay, what happens? I need to know, because I hear so many people saying, don't eat after 4, don't eat after 5, don't eat after 6. After 6, you're just gonna magically get fat. Okay, I need to know, you anti 6 p.m. people. Is the threshold 6 p.m.? Our body has some type of internal clock I didn't learn about when I was in school, and anything we eat after 6 turns straight to fat and goes to our thighs. What happens? I need to know, because I used to be one of those people to believe my aunt, who is overweight since I was little, she's been trying to lose weight, and she did a thing where she didn't eat after 3 p.m. So I was like, well, that sounds great. I'm gonna do that too. What happened? I would binge up until 3 p.m., be starving until the next day at 7 a.m. that I would wake up and then start binging until 3 p.m. again. But now, I be eating my dinner sometimes at 10 p.m. People focus so much on what time they ate, what pill someone took, when what they really need to do is look at their calorie intake. It doesn't matter what time you eat. It matters what you're eating and how much you're eating of it. Or also, maybe these people can do just a simple Google search if they're so worried about Ozempic, because if you read about Ozempic, I just did it right before I made this video because I was very curious, is this a magic pill? But you still have to be at a calorie deficit. You still have to work. You just can't pop a pill and then also pop a whole cheesecake into your mouth. It doesn't work like that. It gives you an added advantage from what I'm understanding, along with a few risks.
Serious side effects may happen, including pancreatitis.
Okay, there's absolutely no magic pill that will allow you to eat as much as Whitney Waythor was eating to be able to be 380 pounds. No matter what you do, you have to reduce your calories. Anyway, this re-motivated me to keep working on my Ozempic video and just look into it a little bit more, as I find it very interesting. Is it a magic pill? Will this cure obesity? Only more Google searches will tell. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this quick little video I wanted to do. It's always fun to come on here and chat with you. If you enjoyed it and you're new, or maybe you're just here and you didn't hit the subscribe button yet, just remember that I am punching you in the face if you don't.
Wake up, honey, I made you breakfast. Fresh coffee and bagels too. A new day is waiting for us. We got lots of fun stuff to do. Let's go to the zoo and feed the monkeys. I can lend them your baseball cap. Let's make the day a very lot of fun. Growing up is just a trap.